Maybe we'll have our medical and food district this way. That seems like a good choice since there's no major resources right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to put the medical tents right here. Or the one we have right there. Content isn't available right now. Yes, I could not view it either. But if you find another medium to post it on, or would like to just post it up the Discord, feel free to do that as well, Kissel. And again, man, congratulations, dude. So let's go ahead and get some people working on this collapsed steam core. We are gonna up the amount of people we have working on getting coal. We should have a full team, yes, working on getting wood. Perfect. We do have 2 steam cores, so as soon as we can build a factory, we will be able to build. You can take off again? See you later, King Rad. Have a great rest of your night. And thank you for showing us your new name. I very much like it. Enjoy the rest of your night, dude. Yeah, that would work. But either way, it's not too bad. It's not too big of a deal. And by the way, welcome back into Dara. How are you tonight? How are you tonight? Alright, so this is going pretty. Whoa! Is that the new? Those are the new people? They're here. Our new workforce. But look who it is. They did it. They made it here. So we actually kind of did get baited into making a short-sighted decision. Oh, interesting. So there's a separate. So we immediately have access to honor and faith in this one. That's very cool. From the very beginning we do. Have an IPA beer? Absolutely. Pretty good rainy night. How are you doing? You know what, Tadara? That kind of makes me want to go grab a beer. Should I do that? I'm doing fantastically. Enjoying my night and having a pretty relaxed late night stream of Frostpunk. We're just chilling out, hanging out, talking. There's a bunch of different people. King Rad got a new name. There's a baby in chat. All kinds of stuff. With me and my wife feel comfortable so I can redo my video interview with Dr. Pepper, dude. Absolutely. Both of you, wonderful people. Go get comfortable. And again, man, good luck on that interview, dude. That is some hype stuff working for Dr. Pepper. So I think we are going to go ahead and sign in food, so in soup, to try and prevent shortages in food. I just like to take this in the very beginning. In case we do run into shortages in food, we're always able to get that worked out. We're up our food output. Here's the new people! The first refugees have arrived. The first group is finally here. We were relieved to learn that the trail is still negotiable. They saw another group behind them who should arrive soon. If it's not a Budweiser, then I would say yes. If it is, then I will dance game. I'm just kidding. No, it's definitely not a Budweiser. I think I'm gonna go grab a beer because we are tealess tonight. I think I would love another beverage besides water. So I'll be right back, guys. I will be right back. I'm just gonna grab myself a drink to Dara, urging me to intoxicate myself. Just kidding. Just a nightly beer wouldn't be too bad. It sounds really good. So again, guys, I will be right back. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll see you all. Thank you for hanging out, and we're gonna save these foolish refugees, even if they don't want to be saved. Be right back, guys. Stream takeover. That is right, Tadara. Be careful, Negan might be there. Negan? I have no idea who that is. Cheers, guys. It's a good night. I'm not sure we're going to be having a long stream or a short stream, but we will see, depending on how I'm feeling. We definitely want to at least dip our toes into this new Frostpunk scenario. So, guys, again, cheers, and let's do this. Good stuff. There it is. That's the capture I'm looking for. All right. Tadar coming in and just wrecking everything up. Bribing. The streamer with alcohol, unheard of. Guinness is nice. I have eyes like a hog for that. Tadar, you are not the first one in the channel to have beer hawk eyes. We have a friend named Pepper MG who also immediately can spot it. That is exceptional, though. I admire that trait. That is awesome. Yes, Guinness is nice. It is definitely a beer that I enjoy from time to time. All right, so every time someone gets sick, we're gonna drink. All right, deal? Sounds good. We have, I believe, 2 people that are sick right now. We're gonna save these. Oh, we only have 1, but I already took 2 drinks, so that's okay. The games begin. I have to say, boy, you do, Kissel. You absolutely do. It is mandatory because the boy is born into this world. Now the real question is, will that boy become a god? The Stone Brewing IPA, very cool. It's from California. I went to the brewery. It was great. Nice, very nice. I've been saying this for a while now, but I need to make a point to go to some breweries around where I am, because apparently there's a couple pretty good ones that I don't know the names of. Yashambo, whatever. Cheers, Yashambo. Whatever, indeed. The boy must become a god. He must. Alright. Steel wreckage. We're doing good with research. One of the first things I learned on our first playthrough was that if we don't start researching immediately, we doom ourselves, because we gotta get as many research projects out as we can. We're gonna go ahead and stockpile 100 wood. Actually, it's 50 wood, not 100 wood, and get tier 2 research first, because they're just better, and I believe that is not what we're looking for. Oh, sorry, I correct myself. We're gonna get a cookhouse first. So this is our housing district. This is gonna be our medical and food district. So we're gonna go ahead and put our cookhouse right here. We're probably gonna have our hunter's corpse right here, probably extending pretty far back. And let's go ahead and get our new researchers. We don't have any new engineers. We just have new raw population. Where are they? Right there. Okay, so we're gonna take all those out and we're gonna max those. We have 11 left to work. The game did bait us into getting child labor activated as soon as the game begun. We really shouldn't have done it. Because we have such a huge influx of population already that it's not really worth it. However, we had to, as the game said. But if we'd held out and stuck to our moral code, we would have been fine. Alright, there we go. We got our 4 engineers here and 4 engineers researching. That'll keep people from being sick, and it will allow us to continue researching stuff. Our steam hub is almost done. And then let's go ahead and get max out the steel wreckage. And then coal. We need to put some more people working on coal, because we are running out slowly. We started with a pretty high percentage of coal, but we're running out. It's alright. They'll grow up strong. Kiss 'em! You made me chuckle at that. You did. It must remain a secret, but do not forget that secret will kill children. It will. What do people eat? Well, they don't eat each other, if that's what you're thinking. No, they eat kind of undisclosed meat that the hunters go out and find. So you can see we can make a hunter's house as soon as we get enough wood to do so. It doesn't really tell us what raw meat that is, so who knows? It could be the corpses of fellow humans. Little Jimmy said he's happy to be useful even though he lost his leg in the shop. Apparently he did. He's probably one of the sick people already, to be completely honest. Alright, I think are we done? We're not quite done researching this. Oh, we are! Perfect. Okay, so we can go ahead and put some heaters down when we need them. I am really tempted to go ahead and... only 10 wood. Get this, just immediately get this second tier thing, because some of the major ones that we want, like coal mining and wall drilling, I would rather just go ahead and get than trying to get the coal thumpers and all that crap, because they're just kind of annoying to operate. Especially coal thumpers are so inefficient. Even though we are gonna, you know what? Let's actually get coal thumpers. I take that back. They're inefficient because we had to have so many people working on them, because you have to have like 2 to 4 gathering posts filled with 10 people and 10 people working coal thumper to actually make them efficient, whereas one coal mine, you can just have a single group of 10 people working on it. Meat, they say! That's right. Actually, it's kind of funny that you say that, Tadara, because there is where is this? There's a choice you can make, and we always choose soup to increase our food efficiency, right here. But the alternate to that is feeding the people sawdust without their knowledge. You basically pack sawdust into all the food items, so it fills the people up but doesn't give them nutrition. And it is evil, it's pure evil. Pure evil. Coal? What about wind power? This is a steampunk civilization. There's no wind here. As you can see, the gusts are not strong at all. They're really strong. Really, they should be erecting windmills. That's a good point. That is a really good point, Dara. Maybe you should think about developing this game. Alright, we have one person starving. And that is because we have 0 food. Because the soup boys are not doing their job. And the reason the soup boys, 9 demons, are not doing their job is because the cookhouse has not been built yet. Put salt in their soup so they have more strength to work. Yeah, that'll really work. That'll show them. That'll show them. Alright, and then I think we're gonna have our work district over this way. There's steel here, there's wood. Oh, there is a pretty good amount of wood here if we need to have a saw mine. So I have the tendency to just go straight for the wood thumper, which allows us to pull it out of these frozen walls. So I may do that instead. Save our people! We need a beacon. Captain, a group of our people wants to talk to you. They urge you to build a beacon. It was so difficult to find our way here. Our friends are still suffering on the trail, lost, alone, and frightened. We have to help them. We're gonna do that because not only do you gain a lot of hope from saving these people out in the wilderness, but also we will get a lot of resources from out in the wilderness. So what's this game about, Kizom says? This game is a strategy survival city building simulator about surviving the cold wilderness. We're basically living in the last city and trying to make it flourish. We had to go to the North Pole because it has become the last place for the storm to hit. A giant ice storm hit the planet for unknown reasons, but I'm sure it's like nuclear warfare or the sun going out or something, and it started at the southern end of the planet and has worked its way up. So these explorers went out to the North Pole, and now it's in Victorian era England. We are trying to survive by getting correct mechanisms for it, upgrading our heat, and making good moral choices or bad moral choices to quell the citizens and create a system that will operate efficiently. It's quite a beautiful game, it really is, and I'm looking forward to when they add even more to it in the future. I really have been enjoying it. It's elegantly made in a lot of different ways. Alright, let's take some fools off of... We have the children mining the steam cores. We're gonna leave 2 children mining the steam cores, 3 children mining the steam cores, and we're gonna put we're gonna put the 5 children cooks. 9 demons, you're in charge of some children. The soup boys are children right now. So living in the Antarctic. Actually, no, we're living in the North Pole. The Antarctic would be the very southern edge of the world. Is there at least any penguins? I don't know. There are not any penguins in the game. I believe they probably died. It's too cold. They don't have a coal generator like we do. They do not have a coal generator like we do. I'm in charge of some kids. It's Soup Dad's time to shine. That's right. You have commandeered some children from the labor-intensive workforce of that cruel overlord Yashambo fellow, and are now putting them to work in the kitchen, being helpful and resolute. Soup Dad's time to shine. That's right. Alright, we do need to make some more tents as soon as we can. We don't really have enough wood. What's our research? So our coal thumper is going okay. We need to always prioritize coal over everything else. That is #1 priority. However, it might have been more efficient to just go ahead and prioritize it by getting the coal mine. Instead of... Eventually we're going to have enough people because it says we have to have at least 250 people survive, but I don't know how soon those people are going to get here, and we don't really have the labor force to work a coal thumper right now. Unfortunately. But I don't know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and build a gathering post, I think. As soon as we can. We need 5 wood and... we need 5 steel and 15 wood. We have plenty of steel, but not enough wood. Make the best soup ever! Eating healthy, kids. Don't be like me and eat a bunch of junk food. Agreed, Kissel. Agreed. However, it's more like just cabbage soup. Like water with a little bit of cabbage and meat in it, and then completely no nutrition. But it is better than the sawdust soup that some people have been feeding their colonists, or wanting to feed their colonists. I must say, it's much better than sawdust soup. There's a lot of people starving at this point because we haven't been making any food. And they're gonna continue starving until the new day. That should be fine. They're not starving, they're just hungry. Sometimes, Gideon Banks says, I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Let's get to work! We can't let up now. I agree, Hector Hill. You push forward, sir. You push forward. 20 steel for a steam hub. Yikes. Give him a cookie then. 9 demons. I say you give them a cookie. I say you give them a cookie. Alright, we're gonna make enough steel today, I believe, to make another steam hub. Alright, there it is! The temperature has dropped, and it is gonna drop again in 5 days. Or approximately 5 days. I've made my mistakes. I've given my son caffeine. What about cabbage soup? You should give your son cabbage soup. Boy, not cookies.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
One second, guys. I must add a quote to the list of quotes. So it can be immortalized in the channel forever and ever. Amen. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. So, we are doing fine heating-wise. However, people are going to start getting sick out here in the woods. Not in the woods, in the snow. Going and getting, and foraging. So we want to start making resource depots if we can. Not resource depots. Gathering posts if we can. Now, how's our research going? It's going okay. It's going okay. We want to make those gathering posts so that people aren't getting sick when they're foraging for resources. Because I believe the heat of the gathering post actually keeps people from getting sick. If they're stationed at the gathering post, it counts as a heated workplace. So these guys aren't working. Oh, because they've already made. Wow, that was efficient. Holy frijoles. We need 20 wood to make a hunter's hut. Then we're gonna make it as soon as we can. We need more engineers, really. We're very low on engineers. We will go ahead and finish out all of the people that are sick. Or, sorry, starving. They're going to get food for the next 2 days, I believe. Made a chicken noodle soup from scratch before for a semester test in high school. Very cool. I like from scratch chicken noodle soup. It's a good recipe. Well, depending on what your recipe is, but it can be very tasty. I approve, Kissel. I approve. You're basically 9 demons with your soup specialty. You could do it in the future. You could. I believe in you. There is 400 coal left here. Let's go ahead and max out the people making this. They're pulling out 18 an hour, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Where's our work segment going to be? Probably this division right here. So we're going to go ahead and put much coal in there. There is plenty of coal right here. 500, 500, 500. We're going to put some We gotta prioritize a hunter's hut for food. I raise my orphans to grow with morals, as you should. Like, not forcing other children to work in the mines. Ooh, Scottish chicken noodle soup. How does that work out? That sounds good, though. Child injured at work? No way. No way. Child got stranded at work and has been injured in the accident. Well, it's not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. Oh, well, damn. Yeah, sure, we'll give him a day off. We'll give him a day off. These children don't all need to work. Alright, how much wood do we need for a woodchuck to chuck? Oh, that's why we're not getting any new wood. I see. Because they depleted the wood pile. It all makes sense, chat. It all makes sense. Also, I don't really know what this is. There's like a... Oh, you know what it is? These are trees. There's like an old wood thumper right here that's been broken. Alright, let's keep moving forward, chat. Let's keep moving forward. Yeah, so our next move literally has to be a hunter's hut or everyone's just gonna starve to death. We just send the kids out to farm in the snow, they'll be fine. They can't farm in the snow. However, we could research a hot house for the children to farm in. That could work, Shambo. I like that. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. Alright. Max out the number of people gathering wood right there. They're gonna gather... There's 115 only. Interesting. We just finished researching what? The coal thumper. So you should probably build that pretty soon. But honestly, I kind of want to wait. Go and research heaters. Spend our 10 wood to have those, because heaters are necessary in the long run. They have to exist. We could call it inhumane. You could call it that, absolutely. Messed up, man. It is messed up. Absolutely messed up. Alright, go mine the rest of that steel. This is our only available steel until we get a steel mine. But you also could call it profit. That's true. You also could call it surviving. Potentially. Possibly. Maybe. We gave that kid a day off of work, alright? He injured himself being a careless idiot, and we let him have 24 hours off. Honestly, we're a good Samaritan. We really are. We are a good Samaritan, chat.
Workday ends.
Ugh, I hate the short workday. We should... Okay, we are going to go on a honor path this time. Honor and respect! Which means we're going to crack the whip of law. We mobilize and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. We'll probably sign this later, though, once we are having troubles with morale. When there's like 250 people, I believe we'll probably have troubles with that. We've already done faith, and it was fun. It's a good way to go. But I want to try the new way to go. Or not the differing way to go. Let's go ahead and sign a cemetery law. That way we have access to it later on when we need it. And we're using these law schedules efficiently. The only trade-off for this is we have to build a cemetery later on, but building cemeteries is not a big deal. It's pretty cheap. More people! Another group arrives! Jesus! The next group of brothers and sisters has joined us. They are relieved to finally see us and our city. Here, we can be free at last. In London, we had to toil like slaves for a piece of bread. Well, let me tell you this, people. You're gonna have to toil like slaves here as well, and you're gonna get soup, not bread. But sure, we'll say it's good. No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably unconcerned or concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in the terrible cold. We'd better do something about this. For 19 people, we can do that. We can do that. It's gonna be awful shelter, but we can do that. Let's get everyone to work there. So we should have 2 groups of people almost maxed out getting wood. Even if the kid gets sick, at least they're making minimum wage and have a good 401k benefits. Sure they are. Of course they are, Yashambo. Absolutely. Alright, kids, go get some much needed sleep. Kiss home. Enjoy your sleep, man, and enjoy your new child. Have a great rest of your night. And thank you for hanging out. It's really been great having you here. Alright. Good night! Oh, all the problems are popping up. Wisdom of the crowd. Oh yeah, we know this. Basically, don't promise things we can't actually give. Which is fine. I can do that. We have enough steel for a heater, so we're gonna go ahead and plop a heater. Let's check this out real quick. Where would we put this? Oops. Pause it and put it right here probably. We need to give a street. We need to get a street that is adjacent to it. So let's go ahead and do that. As soon as we have enough wood, we are really starved for wood. So I think our next research project after heaters is going to be either a wood mill or the ability to find more wood. Night, night, BC warrior, all day long. Ezekiel the Third. Ezekiel the Third. Overnight is getting a headache, so I'm going to test my luck and call it a night. You should do it. Well, you should do it in 700 seconds. But enjoy your sleep, man. And I hope your headache goes away shortly, dude. Okay, 10 more minutes. You can do it. I believe in you, Yoshambo. I believe in you, man. Yeah, headaches are the worst. I don't get a lot of them, but when I do, they're usually sinus headaches or boy headaches. And they're no fun. They're no fun at all. So we do have to build more houses pretty soon. We also need to sign into law the 24-hour emergency shift law. That's actually what we should have done earlier on, but that's okay. It's an eyeball headache. I gotcha. I believe that's a sinus headache, right? Because your sinuses are right above your eyes and going down your nasal cavities. Eat some ibuprofen. That would probably solve your problems. I will admit that. Speed through the night, since nothing happens during the night, since we don't have any automatons. I really wish that stuff would happen. We are not making enough wood here. Be able to gather more wood. Let's max that out. It is a resource that we need desperately and are not getting. Why is one of the children prohibited from... Oh, it's that child that we gave a 24-hour break. That's right. I remember now vividly. Or drink some detox tea. I don't know about that, but maybe that would help. I would say take a decongestant if it's behind your eyeballs. That would be my suggestion. If you have any. At least we're alive. Not everyone's so lucky. You can keep going like this for a while. I'd say indeed, I agree. Everyone's so mad at me, a protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. I won't make an exception. We must lay down the law, Chad. We must tell them that these children are going to do a full day's work, or they will not be fed. They will not be fed. Ooh, we still haven't made a, oh, people are gonna get hungry. I forgot to make a resource, not a resource depot, a hunter's hut. It does help you with headaches. Well, power to you, man. I don't think I've ever tried that. That's the only reason I said I wasn't sure. I just don't know from personal experience, but I believe you do. I absolutely believe you. Alright, let's, we need to build a cemetery soon. We need wood really badly. Let's speed things up a little bit. We're gonna work now, and we're gonna start getting wood immediately. We have most of our resources dumped in making wood right now. Alright, that's enough for a hunter's hut. I know it's enough for a cemetery. Let's prioritize a hunter's hut right now. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up again. Let's go ahead and build a steam hub right here. Actually, we should probably build it